Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about new work that's getting done on this property, the river property, which by the way was hammered by the river and also from a spring that came down the mountain on the other side and flooded us with rocks and all kinds of debris, tombstones from the monument maker across the street, and a bunch of other stuff. If you've been watching the channel, you know how much we got hit with stuff. In any event, it is Ed, Hargett, Rachel, Scott, their son Michael, his girlfriend Logan, and two new people, Mackenzie and Jenna. And they're all here to help us today, and grateful doesn't even describe how my sister and I are feeling about their generosity. These young ladies, and I'm calling them young ladies because I'm old, but these young ladies are digging out the roots so these trees stand a chance to continue to grow. Have you seen any of the YouTube channel?
I have not yet, but I told them they need to show me.
Two women and tools. And the two women are me and my sister. I think that's probably deep enough, Logan. Or is there another limb? I think that's probably deep enough.
Yeah, I think you got that one. Hello, I'm Jenna. It's my first time here volunteering. Pictures and videos do no justice to what you see down here. You have to come and see it for yourself and come help and volunteer. This is like insane what people have gone through.
This is from, well, there's a bridge right there. So if I zoom out, you can see this is that corner we're trying to get rid of. And this was long. This trailer, wow. This is a long trailer. Nobody's claimed it. We don't know. We're going to leave it at the road. See, somebody will probably take it. Everybody said you should go and find the owner. Well, here's the VIN number. I have absolutely no idea how to find the owner of this, but if any of you do and can do it for me, that would be awesome. Thank you in advance. Hargett and Sons Trucking is back. They're from Wingate, North Carolina. They got to us through Skyline, and they're amazing. Absolutely amazing. The fact that they came back is amazing. There goes Scott. And there's his wife, Rachel. Great, great people. see those wheels? They are locked up. Those wheels aren't moving at all. We actually thought we could just roll this out. Ha! No. And this stuff down here, this may be all part of what's left from that trailer they're pulling out. Yep, and it's getting going. Michael's up there pulling some stuff away. A lot of hands-on. Real tenacity. These people got it. Great people. They're not even from this area. They came from 2 hours or 3 hours away to help. Just incredible. Christians. Good people. I just can't say it enough. Well, it looks like, well, there we go. The tires are, well, the front one's actually moving. So glad to see that gone. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Maybe take it to the road. I don't know if they got room for that thing on the road. It's got to be 40 feet or more long. And nobody is claiming these trailers, by the way. They're just walking away. They can't find it. I mean, they just walk away. They probably tell their insurance company, and they aren't doing anything. So people are telling me, oh, I should contact the owner. Are you kidding? How are you going to find the owner of that? You think I'm going to go looking for a VIN number on it? No. If they don't care, come on. You guys are making comments. Think about it.
They're gonna have to grab all this with that machinery.
Not sure what they're gonna do with that thing. Looks like it's in half. So this was a nursery, and it looks like the water came to here because this is all sand. All of this sand. Obviously it was never here. So I don't know, these are all rhododendrons. I don't even know if they'll survive. Rhododendrons and Christmas trees, but no, the water was up above this. So I can see sand way over there, and logs, and debris. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there's debris. It's that far over. That was the water brought all of that, courtesy of the campground in the distance. I think they're gonna leave that there, because it won't fit on the road. They're just trying to leave a path for the guy who owns this nursery to get through. And honestly, I don't know if these rhodos, short for rhododendrons, are going to survive. If they're anything like trees, then they got to be dug out around the base, like, you know, like the trees. Was quite a big nursery, and look in the distance over here. Look at that tree. That came down the river. Beautiful scenery though. Look at the mountains in the background. It is really beautiful here. part of a sink from the RV that they just pulled out.
Back up a little bit. In the water right there. Beneath the green bowl.
I can't see. You're behind.
Up.
Pull straight back.
Up. In. Back over to your left. More to your left.
A little bit more up.
Come up. Right there. Sit. I think you got it.
These guys have excellent teamwork.
There you go. Keep pulling. Keep pulling.
Yeah,
It's just roots now. Just keep pulling. You got a dog bed right there, or a mat or something. Keep coming in. More. Keep trying. Done. Come in more. Straight towards you. All right, Vince. You got it.
Any of this stuff like skimpy.
Now you got that tree that goes underneath your blade there too.
I'm just trying to get out from under it.
You okay?
What happened?
The tree from the blade kicked up and smacked him. Oh, it's in between his little holder. It's in between your hand now.
Yeah, break my glass.
Do you want somebody to cut that? Where you can read is like a foot above that black material.
Should he bring it over here, Mike? Yeah. I think it might be easier for Ed to get to.
Pass it up past, like up to the bank. Or you can put something in the bucket.
Yeah, a water heater.
If you ever want to know how deep of a hole I can dig, that's about as deep as I can get.
Oh my, you had more than good right here, right now, huh?
That does not smell good.
Like, what's it smell like?
Yep. Exactly.
Kill it.
Bad. It smells very bad.
It smells like black water. It really does. Gray water.
Well, the black water tanks up there. They didn't have anything in it.
Well, black water is
There's nothing in there because it was in here. And this river, this current is holding all the water.
black water is very different than gray.
Very different.
This is the oven.
This one?
Maybe a dishwasher. We're trying to figure that
Dump it
out.
out. Looks like it's full of dirt.
Well, he's just gonna have to try to pass it to you and then
like trapping out there. Oh, yeah.
Once we get it out, we'll figure out what the heck it was.
Is it an oven? Well, come on. Still. No, the refrigerators aren't two parts though. Looks like no. That's the stove.
We're trying to figure out what this is.
It's the stove.
Stove or oven?
Stove.
Oh, it's like
the propane. That's the propane line.
maybe both.
It might be with the two parts for the campers.
Well, in mine I had a stove with an oven beneath it. The typical.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oven right beneath it.
Oh yeah, I see
Can
it.
you roll it over toward the bank? That's what I'm trying to do. That's where my bucket is. I can't go out any further.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah.
beneath
Oh,
it.
I know what you mean. It's like that composite stuff that they use in RVs because they're trying to eliminate weight.
Is that a stop sign right there on the right next to the bank? Huh? Or the red reflectors on the back of it probably. On the fifth wheel.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, that's so the dishwasher probably.
It's too bad we can't see.
We had the kitchen sink. We had the kitchen sink and the microwave is
Yeah. Well, the microwave's about there.
about a foot and a half in front of you.
You can hopefully feel some things.
Do you feel any big stuff underneath your feet? Oh yeah, pass that up. There you go.
Passing it up.
I wish I had waders. It'd be so fun.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, that was a good shot.
almost.
So, where are you from?
We're from Wingate, North Carolina. Logan's family's from Matthews, North Carolina, so a little bit.
And where is that for the people who don't really
It's a
know?
little closer to Charlotte from Wingate, but all in all, we're about 30 minutes drive from Charlotte.
So how long did it take you to get up here?
2.5 hours, depending on traffic and how many stops we made.
And what in the world made you want to come here and help people like me and my sister?
Ed and Scott are kind of our group leads, or the men of the group. They were talking about going up there, and I remember my mom asking me if I could watch her animals, and I was like, well, like why can't I just go and like we get my sister or somebody that doesn't want to go to watch their animals, and she was like, oh, if you guys want to go, 100%. And so like it was like made on a Friday night, and we packed up stuff and was preparing for like a week, and that was the first time we came up here. And we started in Burnsville, or Hendersonville. We worked with First Baptist Church of Hendersonville, and first impressions of the area was we also went through the areas that was already started to help clearing, but it was weird for us from a city like Charlotte to see trees and everything else on the side of the road, not cut back more than the yellow line. So that impression alone was just scary.
Yeah,
So,
especially for us, because like you hear all the time like the water raised 30 feet above where it normally sits, or how a 6-inch deep little stream in somebody's backyard wiped the side of their driveway off, and how their house is hanging on by a thread. And you see pictures and stuff, but like you really can't tell the extent of damage until you're actually up here and you actually see it. And you've got a
piece of property like yours that has all these rocks on it, and for me, I'm in my mind, without actually ever seeing your property beforehand, I couldn't tell you didn't have rocks on your property like this before. Just how battered it actually got on your property and how deep these rocks go, you're like, how? It's amazing to see what kind of damage that storm did.
Well, I was equally shocked.
Yeah.
That's really the only way to describe my first 5 trips here. I was still in shock. And then people came to help, like you. And I am just deeply touched by your generosity, especially young people. You're both 21.
21 and 20.
Yeah.
That's incredible that people your age, Americans, I'm sorry, but that are willing to chip in and help. And yeah, so I'm very grateful. So your first impressions were shocked, right? Just
Yeah.
like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, to see like what the news and everybody else was reporting, all the pictures, and then to actually see like just everything, because they take pictures and stuff of like the most devastating stuff, rivers or whatnot, but then they don't take pictures of like just natural ground and how, you know, the before and after of it. Like, we've driven through the mountains plenty of times, and it's always been nice, upkept basically, but with everybody running around, you know, trying to help them the most, you know, needed ways, that, you know, some of the stuff like trees overhanging in the roads or something like that, just they're not really noticeable and they're, you know, noticed or dealt with. So I think that there's still a lot more relief to be done, and I don't want, you know, for people to think, oh, Western Carolina's still piecing back together. Like, it's been way better than what we saw for the last month. I mean, we've come up here 3-4 times.
3 times, yeah.
We've come up here 3 times in the last couple of months, and I mean, to see it go from stage by stage, like, you still see plenty of relief to be done. I mean, it's crazy how many trees are still sitting on top of people's sheds and houses and everything.
And let's not forget about the forest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We that's one of the biggest things we notice is like for all of these down trees and all of this, you know, kindling and leaves and everything that's been falling from the storm, to approach a dry season, it's really worrisome, because then you're going to have an area that was already devastated prepping for another disaster.
Fires.
So we need as much help as they can get to the Western Carolinas, just because, you know, there's still so much to be done before we need to worry about the next disaster and the next things to come.
Yeah.
So this time and last time we worked with this time coming up here and last time we were here, we worked with Project Skyline or Operation Skyline, and they're a very great group of folks. They move here and there, but I think they're straight out of the Skyline Inn.
And Spruce Pine.
Spruce Pine or Little Switzerland?
I have no
I think
idea.
it sits right in between them.
Okay.
It's
on
like
226.
Yeah,
so.
it sits right before you turn off into Spruce Pine.
And it's called Skyline Operations?
Or Skyline,
Operation Skyline?
Operation Skyline, and I think
Okay.
it's straight out of the Skyline Inn, and they have plenty of relief papers. Like, so if you come in there, they have papers you fill out, and you basically become a team, and then based on your equipment or your you know, what you're able to do, they'll place you in jobs. Like, some people will literally just go around and drive around and be like, oh, well, this guy has a tree on his house, or they'll be like, you know, a customer will come in, or a person that needs help will come in and be like, this is what I need, like, how can you guys help? And they'll take somebody that knows how to do these jobs or have seen these jobs be done before, and they'll send you out there and see if, you know, your truck can get turned around, truck and trailer, whether or not, you know, it can be done with the equipment that our teams have. What is the extent? Take pictures, stuff like that.
And then they assign
Exactly.
jobs to people based on their equipment.
Yeah. If you have equipment, you kind of become both. Like, you go out there, you assess what you can do what you can do, and then whatever you can't do, you kind of tell Operation Skyline, and they'll get another team that knows how to do what you need. I know that they have some cranes and stuff like that, but they're again getting tied up with so many jobs. So,
Right.
you know, groups
Bridges.
like ours, we go through and we see, you know, like, oh, that one needs a crane, and then we try to just cut off whatever we can from the trees, and then if we feel like it can cause further damage.
So let me understand, in essence, you are helping the organizations that you're working with to assess the damages and the requirements and machines
Yeah.
needed for a homeowner to move forward with cleanup.
Yeah, that's how a lot of the groups are doing it.
especially, and we try and see what we can do to alleviate some of the pressure on trees and things like that. And we do as much as we can before we go, you're going to need something bigger.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your muscle, for your wisdom, for your courage to come here and help people like my sister and I, who we're completely over our heads with any of this. And because of the hard work and effort and your hearts, which are truly for people, that has made it really great for us. And we're deeply appreciative.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is Mackenzie, and she's picking up a lot of these broken down tree limbs that came down from up the mountain, and vines, etc.